Hi Sonny, here. This is When Night Comes Down by Judas Priest from the Defenders of the Faith album. Uh, Another one of my favorite from that album. It's a great album. There's nothing else I can say besides that. But anyway, so we're gonna go over it. The beginning part is open E string, and then you play the G chord, open G chord, basically the bottom 3 string. And you go to open D chord. So basically, you open E string, and you play the open G and the 3rd fret of your B and E together. Do that twice, and you play the D chord, which is the 2nd fret of your G, 3rd fret of your B, and 2nd fret of your E. Okay, the second time, and then you just go. I'm sorry, next part goes. Basically, is a on the C note on the A string, and then play the 2nd fret of your G, 1st fret of your B, and open E string together, open high E string. And back to D again. And you play the B power chord. That's basically a 2nd fret of your A and the 4th fret of your D and G. Alright, so from the beginning, again, it goes like this. Start again. So that's basically the bass part. Open E, 2nd fret of your A, and the 2nd fret of your D, and then play the 2nd fret of your A again and slide all up to 7th fret. That's like a bass part, but on the guitar you can just play the open E minor chord. That's basically 2nd fret of your A and D. I'll play with my middle and ring finger, and just play everything else open. Alright, that's when the bass goes. Alright, so that's the beginning part, that's the intro. And then next part, this verse goes like this. That's basically open E, and then 9th fret on the D string, and then you play the 7th fret of your G and the 8th fret of your B together. Next part, mute on the low E string, and then play open low E string, 2nd, 7th fret of your A, and the 9th fret of your D and G. Alright, so that part right there, you play the C chord, 3rd fret of your A, and 5th fret of your D and G, and then you play the 5th fret on your A string with your ring finger, and then you play the 4th fret of your D with your middle finger, and then open G. So let it rain out like that, and then you play the open E string. Again, that part. Next part. Basically, I mute all 3 string on the A, D, and G with the D power chord, 5th fret of the A, and 7th fret of the D and G. And I kind of mute them, play down, up, down. And then the last time I go upstroke on the 7th fret on the D and G. Just like that. slow down, 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 up, down, up. So that part goes like here. And repeat again. And the last part, instead of landing on the open E string, you play the B chord. Basically, it's the second fret of your A and fourth fret of your D and G. You don't have to play the fourth fret of your G if you don't want to. Just play 2 notes. But I like to play all 3 notes of power chord. Give a little fool of sound. But you can just play 2 notes if you like. But I play 3 notes. Once you get to that part, right, that part is, I will start on the upstroke on the left hand, on the right hand, because I want to play the chord at the last note was a downstroke. So I start from the upstroke on my right hand. So start from the 2nd fret of your A string, 2nd, down on 2nd, up on the 3rd, down on the 2nd, and open twice, and then up again on the 3rd, 2nd down, up on the A string, open, and you down on the B chord. So again, 3, 2, open, open. I'm sorry, 3, 2, open. So 3, 2, 3, 2, open, open. 3, 2, open. B chord. Again, you start from the upstroke, and then it's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay. You do that again, same pattern. The 3rd time goes, you play the ends on the A chord. So basically, what I'm doing here is go 3rd fret on the A string, 2nd, open A twice, and then 3rd fret on the A again, 2nd on the A, and the 3rd fret on the E string, and you play the downstroke on the open A chord. That's basically open A string and the 2nd fret of your D and G. So that part goes like this. Next part, what I play is I play the 2nd fret on the A, 5th fret on the D, and the 2nd fret of your G, 2nd fret of your A, and you play a B chord. You go down, up, down. So mute, down, up, and then down on the open chord. Not down, up, down on the B chord. So alright, and then it goes into the chorus. The chorus goes like this. I'm turning down a little clean the sounds like here. And just repeat that over and over again. So the notes are like this. Open. But first, before I play anything, I put my finger, index finger on the 2nd fret of your A, and my pinky. It's just easy for me. You can use a ring finger if you like, but my pinky is on the 4th fret of your D string, and then I play Let It Rain Out on the open E, 2nd fret of the A, 4th fret of your D, and then open G. And you play the 2nd fret of your A, 2nd fret of your D, 2nd fret of your A, and the 3rd fret of your A. Next part is open G, 3rd fret of your A, and the 4th fret of your D. And next part, basically from 4th fret of your D, slide it down to 2nd fret, open D, and play the 3rd fret of your E. So far we have this. Alright, and then repeat that again. Actually, now you play the open E. So basically open E, 2nd fret of A, back to open E, and open G. Okay? Next part is this. So it's open E again, 2nd and 3rd fret of your A. And then open G, back to 3rd fret of your A. And then 5th fret of your A, and then 4th fret of your D, open G. And play slowly from the top. I'm sorry. Hold on. Can't remember how to play that part. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna play slowly again. And the bridge goes like this. Alright, basically I start from the 2nd, basically it's all power chord, start from the B power chord at the 2nd position. So I down, up. And then the rest is you kind of mute down and go up. So the up part is when you open chord, but when you're down you mute it. So the first 2 chords is no muting, and then next part, and then third C chord at the 3rd position, the 4th chord, 4th fret, I'm sorry, at the C sharp, and D chord at the 5th position. And you go down, up, mute on the 7th position, the E power chord, and then you land downstroke on the 9th fret of your D and G. And you slide down again. Sorry. again, and then down. That's a G power chord at the third position on a low E string. And you play the F sharp power chord at the second position of the low E string. So we just repeat the whole lick again. Again, every time you play the chord open, you gotta do it upstroke. So it's mute, downstroke, up, open. But first two chords is on the B and the oh. That's when the solo starts, but that's pretty much the whole song of when night comes down. It's fun to play. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching.